Hello everybody, welcome to another reading. Today we are going to get some messages for Virgo. This is for all Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. If you have Virgo prominent in your chart, there are probably messages for you in this reading. This is also a timeless video, so whenever you happen to come across this reading is when you are meant to hear these messages. My name is Amber, this is Earthy Indigo. This reading is intended for all of those who identify with being either an Indigo, a Starseed, a Lightworker, or a divine partner, twin flame, crystals, rainbows, things like that. I identify with being an Indigo, a light worker, a starseed, and a divine feminine. I do not resonate with the twin flame journey. I prefer the term divine partners. But, to each their own. We're going to do the Santa Muerte tarot deck for you today. Before I get into the tarot reading, I also have some pre-shuffled oracle cards and channeled messages and numbers as well. But before we get into all of that, I just want to say real quick that if you are interested in personal readings, all of the information to that along with my email will be listed down in the description box below. There are also links to my, I just saw 111 on the timer. There's also links to my, Instagram and TikTok if you want to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I do mini readings. I'm also an artist and a photographer, so I do post pictures of my art and my photography and my dog and just different things like that over there. So if you're interested in any of that, the information, all of that will be listed in the description of this or any video. All right, Virgo, let's get into this. So I have pre-shuffled as always, but we're going to shuffle a few times while we are here in the reading or in the video to get the energies of those that are viewing. I hope that you are having a really good day today. Today has been Monday. Monday energies for me. I did wake up. I had a hard time falling asleep last night, so had a few extra cups of coffee. They're not really kicking in very well, but that's okay. It's a slow Monday. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. I'm seeing a lot of tens here. So there could be some endings, some new beginnings going on, cycles of all kinds. All right, Virgo. Let's get some messages for Virgo, please. Two of Wands. All right. So there is a decision that needs to be made. You're feeling a little bit defensive about this. This could be something that you don't really want to talk about. Something that you could feel, passions could be high when it comes to this. Okay, what else? Santa Muerte. Okay, so this is death. So definitely, there's most likely an ending. You could be that could be what the Two of Wands is here, is because you're not wanting to make a decision or talk about either an ending or something. If you make a decision, it's going to bring about an ending. But with the Santa Muerte and the death card in general, it's a reminder that you cannot have a new beginning without an ending. So in order for a new beginning to take place, an ending has to happen. For example, the skeleton right here is pregnant. It's a skeleton, right? A skeleton is dead. It doesn't have any organs. So how could it possibly be pregnant? But it's just a reminder that out of death comes life. So out of endings comes new beginnings. It's very fitting for that card to be coming up here with the, especially if you're watching this at the time of the upload, because we did just go through the full moon eclipse in Scorpio. So it's very possible that during that eclipse season, or during this maybe during the eclipse season, but during this full moon, that you were experiencing some endings or feeling resistant to some sort of a decision or change because it was resulting in an ending of some sort. But the only way that this new beginning could come about was because of an ending. What else? Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords, man. That came up for Taurus too. So you could have Taurus placements. You could be dealing with a Taurus. It seems to me like there could have been a false start here with an emotional offer. It looks like there was, there could have been like a lot of disagreements. I feel like you're in an energy right now where It's just because like with it, especially with this being in the reverse, because in the upright I would see this as like, because he's got all of these bones and stuff and they're down and he's sitting on the coffin and it says hope, and it says reflection on it, even though reflection is spelled incorrectly, it still says reflection on it. The fact that it's in the reverse shows, it feels to me like this is something, it's like the opposite of that. It's like there's still fighting going on, whereas like normally when, if in a different deck, if this card were to come up in the reverse, I would see it as like, you know, you're wanting to put like the swords down, you're wanting to stop the fighting, or the fighting has stopped. With in this deck, with it coming out in the reverse, I'm feeling it as a sense of like the fighting is still happening, it's still taking place. And it could be something about having to do with this like emotional offer that was presented. There's definitely an ending here. This could be a breakup for some. Okay, why is the Two of Wands here? Throwing cards. So we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. The Emperor on the bottom of the deck, and Strength. And the Eight of Cups. I'm really getting a sense of like you, it's like a refusal to make a decision. There could be other people involved in this situation. You could be somebody who is kind of like in the public eye, or has the attention of a lot of people, and that could be why you're not wanting to make a decision right now. Maybe there's a lot of people that are looking at you or pointing at you. Because I'm kind of getting this feeling of like, it's like almost like it starts off with this like these Six Wands where these people are just, it's kind of like they're just kind of like going the flow almost. Like I'm sort of like getting a sense of just kind of like marching, you know, just like, and it's not even like marching to the beat of your own drum, it's just like marching to the melody of society, like going with like society. And then for some reason, like it's like the wands turned into, I'm feeling it as like the wands turning into these swords here. You know, it's like a, for some of you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. We have Aries energy here, we have fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. We have Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and then we have Scorpio here with the Death card. We have water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then more air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I'm feeling like a lot of like pressure, like kind of like in my head almost, like especially like around the third eye. So I'm feeling like you could be feeling pressured. There could be like a lot of like mental thoughts. There could be a lot of like passionate, like heated exchanges. It could be like mental, like you could be having like a lot of like mental conversations with yourself. And I'm not saying that as in like, you know, it's not like a weird thing, but like what I mean by that is like going inward and just kind of like doing, especially since you're the Virgo, you know, like you're Virgo, you have, it's all about that self self analyzing, you know. So why is Death here? The Chariot and the Magician, Cancer and Aquarius energy. This was something that was meant. I feel like this is something that like you kind of manifested for whatever reason. Whether this is you know, it's gonna be different for everybody. Apply it to how it resonates for you. Whether this is a situation involving a person or people, or this is like a work or a home or something like that. I feel like this ending, this new beginning, is something that you've been trying to manifest. It came in really quickly. I'm still just getting this sense of like other people. We have the Hierophant on the bottom. Man, Taurus energy. This I really feel like this full moon eclipse in Scorpio had a lot. I feel like it affected you a lot. If you're not watching this at the time of the upload, then whatever planetary influences are going on at the time, I feel like they're affecting you. Um, it's almost like divinely. It's kind of like you manifested this. You were calling this in, and for whatever reason, you are a little defensive about it. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting here. For some of you, this could be the ending of a committed relationship. For others of you, this could be the beginning of a committed relationship. There is an ending here. Something had to end in order for something new to take place. And for some reason, like this was something that like you manifested. Um, it came in quickly, or is coming in quickly. It could be something to do with I don't know, for some of you, like there's like communication here, like you're like really like communicating with your guides, with yourself, with your higher powers. You could be speaking to like priests or something like that, like officials in your particular religion, if you are associated with a particular religion. Um, yeah. For some of you, you could be seeking advice from your mom or a mother-like figure. Maybe your mother is really spiritual or religious. Some of you, it could be like an older sister, or yeah, like an older sister. Maybe a cousin, but I'm feeling it more of like a sister. Okay, why is the Ace of Cups in reverse here? Wow, that fell right on top of it. King of Swords, air energy. So yeah. For some of you, it was like a miscommunication. There was there was an emotional offer that I feel like was rejected by this King of Swords energy. We have the Page of Cups on the bottom, so it feels like it's possible that it may still be trying to come in. Either you have rejected a King of Swords or you were rejected by a King of Swords. Whether or not this is involving a romantic situation is going to be different for everybody, but it is definitely something that has to do with emotions. Why is the King of Swords here? Could have to do with contracts. The Hermit. So there's your energy coming up here. This has really put you in your head. The situation. You may be like having to like go do some shadow work. I feel like you thought that this was going to be different than it was. I'm kind of feeling this for some of you, like it could be a little bit of an ego blow. Now, if this isn't you, then this could be somebody that you're dealing with. So apply it how it resonates. This can also be taken as a situation, such as like maybe a job offer that didn't go through. You know, it could be like friend groups and family, like support systems. Okay, why is the Seven of Swords in reverse here? The World in reverse. Why is the World in reverse here? Fixed energy. The Five of Cups and the Six of Cups, yeah. There was some sort of an emotional offer that wasn't received. It was like it was rejected. This could be somebody that you knew from your past. This could be like a past. Maybe you're trying to like reconnect with somebody. Whether they're like a past lover or just somebody that you knew from your past, but it wasn't received properly. It's put you into this like mode where you've had to like kind of like go inward and like Now, again, if this isn't you, then apply it how it resonates. I'm just saying it this way because this is the way it's coming to me. It's put you in this hermit mode where you've really had to like go inward and maybe like do a lot of like soul searching. I do feel like you could be possibly like maybe seeking spiritual advice, or like reconnecting with your spirituality. There's still like a lot of fighting, like something like it's like this turned your world upside down. You're in your head a lot. There's a lot of like mental we have justice on the bottom of the deck, so this could be karmic justice. Again, you could be dealing with actual like court papers or legal papers or like documents or contracts or something of some sort. And that's followed by the Nine of Swords. So again, just like really in your head, like a lot of like mental thoughts, a lot of like I'm feeling like anxiety and stress and just kind of like F word, you know, like fudge is really good to eat. Now again, if this isn't you, then apply. This could be somebody that you're dealing with or a situation that you're dealing with. So apply it how it resonates. But yeah, let's move forward here. Let's get your oracle card. So we do have some love messages today. They are channel love messages. They are not designed to be messages from your person. In the concept of this reading, they're just messages regarding romantic situations. So if they apply to you, take them. If they don't, leave them. I know that not everybody comes in here looking for love messages. I don't tend to like. I didn't intend to do love messages, but I have been instructed to do so. And that's what comes through. So I just read what comes through. But you know, it can be different for everybody. So if you're not here looking for the love messages, just you know, disregard that part. If it resonates, it resonates. But this is the animal, spirit animal that you have, and you have owl. So you could be a divine feminine. For me, the owl is representative of divine feminine. I resonate with I don't know, I just resonate with that. Don't ask me what the one is for divine masculine, because I'm not a divine masculine and I don't know. If you think you know, leave it in the comments below because I'm curious. But for me, I associate the owl with being the divine feminine, or resonating with the divine feminine. Okay, so we have magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through the deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, this is somebody that you're dealing with. You can see through the deception. You can see through the deception. I'm sorry that you're going through such a tough time right now, Virgo. But you know, everything happens for a reason, so trust in the process. Okay, here are your messages. You got two. The first one that you have is you stopped me dead in my tracks. And then the next one we have is we have loved before and we will love again. Okay. Next we have Lightworker messages. You got quite a few of these. So the first one we have is deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Okay. And that is kind of like what is written here on the Seven of Swords cup. And so I kind of feel like I was saying, like for those of you that are like kind of like going to like your mother, like a motherly figure or something like that, like I kind of feel like that's what you're doing here. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, and I was feeling sister. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. Sorry, somebody's calling me, but I'm gonna have to call them back later. Yeah, so for some of you, you like I said too, you know, you could be going and you could be seeking like maybe talking to a priest or talking to like somebody that's like in your, if you associate with like a particular organized religion or your spirituality, like you could be going and talking to somebody in your particular spiritual group about some things to get some insight, you know. Sorry if it cuts out right now. Okay, cool, we're good. Next we have trust the niggle, which is trusting your instincts, your intuition. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So what is your instincts trying to tell you? What is your intuition trying to tell you? Listen to that. We have priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay. Next, we have warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, so for some of you, there's something here that you're being called to do, that you're being asked to do, that for some reason, maybe you just like aren't getting the message. or it's like being, it could be being blocked in some way, but there's something here that you should be doing, or that your instincts are trying to tell you to do, your guides are trying to tell you to do, your higher power is trying to tell you to do, and you're not listening to it. So there's a need to kind of like go inward, and maybe that's what you're doing here, is you're going inward and you're trying to listen to that, like you're trying to listen to like yourself more, versus like some of like maybe you're trying to identify the difference between your like your ego and your like your intuition, like your higher self. You know, sometimes it can be hard to identify like which voice is the ego and which voice is your actual like higher self, because your intuition and stuff, it's usually a lot quieter. Your ego, the ego is like, hey, you suck, you this, you that. Are you sure you did that right? Do you think you should have said that? What are they going to say about this? What about this? What about that? What about this? Did you think about this? Hey. And your instinct's like, you probably shouldn't listen to them. You're doing great. I love you. You know? And the more that you listen to it, the more the ego's like, wait. And the instinct's like, hey, yeah, what's up? You're awesome. Get it. Okay, anyway. Unbound. Cut the cords. Cut the binds that tie. I'm not saying that right. I know I'm not saying that right, but anyway, it'll come to me eventually. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Let it go. Let it go. That's the death card right there. Excuse me, I need some coffee in my life. Cheers. It's probably cold, but it's caffeinated. It's not cold. It's just like slightly warm. So, yeah. Okay. Where did I put them? Oh, here they go. Okay, we have some starseed messages for you. So you have 3 of them. The first one is celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. You really are. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. So never devalue yourself. That's, you know, make sure you're not listening to that ego. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Maybe that's what you're being called to do, is to share some of your experiences and things that you've learned and gone through. Maybe whatever it is that you're going through right now. Okay, so we have some numbers here. Numbers and a hair. Nice. All right, so I do suggest looking these numbers up. They could be messages for you. Pay attention, especially if you do see them throughout your day. Okay, but we have the number 2121. So you could be born on the 21st. We have 3333. We have the number 7. 7. We have the number 9. And we have the number 9999. All right. And then your universal messages, these are channeled messages. We have creator being. So remember that you are a creator being. So everything that you think, you are manifesting. So be mindful of your thoughts. Watch that ego. We have Lyra, which I think is spelled wrong. So you might associate with being from Lyra. We have good choice. All right. You made a choice. The universe is like, good choice. You did good. Good job. You are loved. Yes, you are loved. Never forget that. We have take the first step. Take the first step. You go first and the universe will catch you. Don't give up. Don't give up. You got this. Go within. Yeah. I think you are. Hermit mode. Meditate. Really, I'm just going to reiterate. And wax on, wax off. We got this in the mini reading on Instagram, where we also got the death card. So those are all the messages. Oh, just kidding. There was one left over here. One little little last bonus message, which is doing nothing is doing something. Relax. Doing nothing is doing something. Relax. All right, Virgo. Well, those are all the messages that I have for you. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope that these messages helped you. If they resonated with you, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Comment down below. I do try to comment, and at the very least, heart all of them whenever I can. That's all that I have for you. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. All the information, everything will be listed down below. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading, and I will see you in the next one.